Now, we're just going to bring you some news that's been developing while we've been on air tonight. The US government has said that Israel may have used US-supplied weapons in breach of international humanitarian law in some instances during the war in Gaza. These findings are in a review ordered by the White House. Let's find out more from our correspondent Tom Bateman in Washington. What more do we know, Tom?
Jane, this has been a long-awaited report by the State Department here after, as you say, President Biden ordered a review of, in fact, 7 countries and the way in which they were using US-supplied weapons. Now, that had come, of course, under growing pressure on the president, particularly from human rights organizations and from parts of his Democratic base, to investigate and verify whether or not US weapons were being used in breach of international humanitarian law in Gaza. Now, such was the work that has gone into this. The State Department here missed its own deadline on this by 3 days, but we've had the report in the last 10 minutes. And the key line is this. It says it is reasonable to assess that weapons supplied by the United States have been used by Israeli security forces since October the 7th in instances inconsistent with international humanitarian law. Now, that is clearly a rebuke of Israel, but it stops short of saying that that should then lead to any further withholding of US weapons, because it says it takes its assurances about dealing with and investigating these incidents as credible. So a very important line there. I think it signifies the way in which President Biden has been caught in a bind between parts of his base who want more weapons withheld from Israel and those who say that he is already not showing enough support to his key ally in the region.